Alright, apparently these three are only wounded slightly now. So Minsk will give his good berries to Khalid. He can munch on them.
This group shows promise exceptional.
See, Jair is only missing 2 hit points, so it's really not essential that she use anything right now. I agree, Diney here. You already stated that. Alright, well, I guess the party could then, I suppose the thing to do would be to travel east and go to Ulgoth's Beard. Just watch them walk around on the map. I really love the hand-drawn maps in this game. They're really attractive. Alright, so the party will travel east to Ulgoth's Beard, and we'll actually be entering Swords of the Coast expansion material, stuff I've never actually seen or played before in a Baldur's Gate game. This is my first time actually playing through Baldur's Gate, either 1 or 2, with the expansions. So this will actually be the blind portion of the Let's Play. So, to commemorate that, I suppose I will save it. Just in case, I don't know, it screws up or something. It certainly wouldn't be preferable, but you never know what could happen. Alright, traveling east to Ulgoth's Beard. Takes 24 hours. It's a long trek. Village of Ulgoth's Beard lies on the banks of the river Chiantar, just upstream from Baldur's Gate and the open sea beyond. This farm-dotted countryside is usually a peaceful haven from the turmoil of the Sword Coast, although as of late the same cannot be said of Ulgoth's Beard itself. The simple fishing village has become the source of many a rumor in recent days. Rumors of an ancient cult risen again, unsubstantiated tales of a murderous creature stalking the night, and talk of strange going on in the House of Chandelar, the powerful and eccentric mage who makes his home in the normally sleepy village. You have also heard with certainty that tours of the fabled Tower of Durlag operate from Ulgoth's Beard, and that it is truly a place where adventurers can test their mettle. Perhaps such a test will better prepare you to fight the darkness that threatens to destroy the Sword Coast, and you with it.
As with the rest.
Well, before we go into town, let's at least check. Anything to the east? No.
Nature's servant awaits.
Okay. Huh. Seems like a cozy little place. Let's see what's around here. Anything south of here? Kered would definitely want to take a stroll along the shore with Diney here there. See what's around. Okay, so south I imagine is Baldur's Gate. Yep.
Yes, oh omnipresent authority.
Now what's over this way? Well, apparently just a dead-end fence that you can't really go around. I suppose we could see what's to the north here. Apparently a cliff face. Can you actually come around on this side of the house? Yes, you can. But it looks like it ultimately ends up as a dead end. Oh well. Doesn't hurt to explore. I suppose before we go into town, we should restock our ammunition supplies. Just make sure everyone is equipped in a way they wish to be. Okay. Alright. Equipping some bullets. She so rarely uses them. I suppose give these to Kered and he can trade them. She's got some too. Okay.
For the group.
So let's start exploring this sleepy little town, which actually seems rather attractive. With the little pond here and the mountains up here to the north. Oh, I guess Kered will wander around, talk to some folks.
Whatever I can do to help.
Your acquaintance I am glad to have made.
I'm trying to meditate, adventurer. Come and see me later. Says...
Yes, oh omnipresent authority figure.
Ooh, do you smell this? It smells like bear. Do you think there is a bear around? Or at least someone evil who needs a good butt kicking? Evil ones we will find plenty and soon enough. As for beasts, this area is far too civilized to find a bear, unless it were caged so onlookers could stare at it. Why would they cage it? Minsc and Boo don't think it would be comfortable. Do you think they care about comfort? All they care about is getting gold. Why would the bear need gold? Not the bear, Minsc, the people who caged it. They will show it for the money. Oh, in Rashomon they often have bears dance at the fair. Boo says it's no different, but I'd rather dance than be in a cage. If I see one, I am going to make them free it in any case. That's very good of you, Minsc. Oh, this appears to be locked. I guess it's a place of no interest. What about this? Also locked. Maybe a guardhouse? I don't know. Lots of people around here. Who's this?
Step right up! Step right up!
And hear the tale of dread placed before thee. Join with me as I, adventurer extraordinaire, the Cascadian Vindar, lead yet another group of brave souls through the very seat of danger in the realms. To Durlag's tower we shall go, and witness the perils that have taken the lives of hundreds of courageous men and women. See the horror of the treacherous traps. Feel the presence of the long, languishing dead. Marvel at the wondrous wealth buried below. Not for the weak of spirit, as I will not be held accountable for any heart failure during or after our expedition. Step up, one at a time. Ah, good people of noble blood who would throw down the gauntlet in the face of chance. Come see the lengths a man must go to protect what's his. A special package deal of 60 gold for your entire group. Not that you would need a discount. Kered would be a little bitter at this. Be like, I'm not interested in having your adventuring tours, huckster. Yes, the tower scares away the best of us. I'll be leaving here daily, if you find your spine. A tour at Durlag's tower, what nonsense. And Kered is curious about it, but who is he really kidding? Let's see what's in here.
Hergen would speak at ye, so listen up a moment or two.
Hergen Stoneblade, a merry band of heroes ye be. Have I got the adventure that'll make ye yearn for glory? I am Hergen Stoneblade, presently residing in Citadel Adbar. Kered would say, well met. What adventure do you speak of? A glorious venture indeed. Ye have heard of Durlag's tower, mayhaps? Kered would say, I've heard of it, yes. It's a haunted tower to the south of here, is it not? It was haunted by me granddad's friend for a time. He went mad, ye see. Durlag Troll Killer was a dwarven hero of great renown. Single-handedly slew many a dragon, he did. My granddad was a good friend of Durlag's. They adventured together until my granddad's untimely death several centuries ago. Go on. My granddad was slain by an evil demon, but Durlag survived. Durlag kept Soul Taker that had been me granddad's. He was going to send it to me and mother, but he was betrayed. A sad tale, that. After Durlag built the tower, his family was replaced by doppelgangers. Durlag killed them all, but was driven mad by the act. He entrapped his tower heavily, and forgot about me granddad's dagger. When I heard the story as a youth, I went to retrieve the dagger myself, but was driven back by Durlag's devious traps. If ye be interested, I wish to hire ye to retrieve me granddad's dagger, Soul Taker, me birthright. The tower has been penetrated somewhat by previous adventurers. I would think that the edge has been taken off of the danger. What say you? Kered would say perhaps we should speak of compensation. Of course, I have an enchanted hammer. 'Tis a powerful weapon in its own right. Should ye have no use for it, then I reckon it'll bring an excellent price. What say ye? Kered would say, it's a fair price. You shall find your dagger. Good fortune to you, then. I shall await your return here. So retrieving the dagger, Soul Taker. I suppose the party could do that. I mean, when they do decide to go to Durlag's tower, Kered does want to go there some way, but not right away.
What are you bothering me
You're not from these parts. Welcome to Ulgoth's beard. Thank you, my lady. The light, too. There's this fellow named Mendas who moved to town this summer. Some of us women folk tried to give him a welcome basket. He slammed the door right in our faces. Very nice of him. Galkin.
Will no one take me over? Bah, your old name in it all.
You look a touch out of place here, you do. A person of the most particular taste, eh? Slumming here because you like the finer things, but you want excitement and a bit of danger as well. We'll have just the thing if you're willing. Have I piqued your interest? Tell me, good sir. Ah, you're an adventurer's spirit in you. No doubt you've heard of the labyrinth of Durlag's tower, eh? And now she's been pillaged so often that fat nobles go there for picnics. Well, the tower has, but below are dungeons untouched. I've a token, a ward token to be sure, that gives entry to them. 'Tis yours if you'll but settle my tab so I can leave this fine place, with all my limbs intact. Kered would say, where did the likes of you get this? Like all things, it had an odor before me, who does not have it now. 'Tis none of your affair what occurred in between.